Hello there. Geez, it doesn't seem very bright. Let me fix the brightness. That's better. There you are. I'm here away for the weekend with my man. He's doing safety training. So I thought while I'm waiting for him, I would do one of my last two videos. So, hello, Pisces. How are you doing? I have everything all laid out, and I'll tell you kind of what's going on here. I'm going to tell you first of all, there is big change happening. October and November with both doorway months, a transformation where you're going through a threshold and you are getting ready, preparing for this change. And in December, January, you are putting this change into action. So the very first card that jumped out for you is the Fool, and the Fool says you're ready to begin a whole new chapter. Take a risk, take a chance, and you don't consider it a risk or a chance. You just know that you want to go into something new, begin something new, and that's what you're planning to do. And um, and it could have to do with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could be a female or male energy, could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn person. But I think you or they are planning on leaving a relationship because we have the Eight of Cups. Oops. And the Eight of Cups. Oh, please. Ronnie, can you get the dogs? The Eight of Cups. Oh, geez. Ronnie, I'm going to have to grab on to Carmela. Shush. Because she will bark and bark and bark. Someone came to the door. It just seems when something will go wrong, it will. So, anyhow, there's something missing here, and it's usually something emotional. Stop. There's something emotional missing here. And, in the relationship, and would you stop? Oh my goodness, this is turning into a calamity. They both want up. So we got a couple of guests for the reading today. This is Carmela, that I've been talking about for years. She's like 11 now. She's getting up there. Her and I are about the same age. And then this is Leia. This is Princess Leia. So don't start. Oh, geez, they're being fuckers. Anyhow, so you're ready to leave, I think, a relationship behind, whether this is love, friendship, family, whatever it is. But it's probably friendship, family. It's probably love, because there's a lack. Shush, stop. There's a lack of emotion here. And you're really wanting something more loving, more close, more toward what your picture is, what you imagined for yourself. And that's with the Three of Diamonds. And by doing this, by taking this step, you're getting closer to your wish, closer to your dream. Okay. And I think this has been coming for a while. So in the past, everything is going wrong. Ronnie's phone is going off now. Oh my God. So I'll just wait for that. It'll just do it twice. He's got a motorcycle engine as his ringer. That's hilarious. Anyhow, so in the recent past, I think it took you a long time to decide this. Ah! Oh, God, stop. Okay. So it took you a long time to decide this. You were kind of on the fence. You know, and I think that somehow in the relationship, something became cold, frigid. Could have been you, could have been them. It could have been just time, that does that to relationships. And one of you felt like you couldn't do anything, you couldn't say anything, you were, you couldn't take any action, you couldn't make a move, and it grew cold. And I know for sure that someone is leaving. They're leaving something that seems intact because I think the relationship had a lot going for it. There, you could have been financially stable, you could have been secure, you could have been, there could have been other factors going on that made the relationship good. But I feel like there was something romantically, emotionally, passionately missing here. Okay. And we have the emperor here. And I think that there's a possibility that you or they wanted control. They There was something, because the emperor is kind of like the father, the boss, the one who makes all the decisions and takes the responsibility. And maybe it wasn't a shared thing in the partnership, and maybe you were well taken care of perhaps by this person, but again there was no emotion, so you can have everything, but if you don't have love, it feels empty, right? So there was definitely something missing. So you are ready to take action and you are ready to start building something new. I feel that you didn't come out of it empty handed. You came out of it with something. There also could be a new person already on the horizon looking at you, wanting to get to know you, but you're very leery. You're like, I'm so fresh that I don't know if I want to get into anything. Also, your family and your friends could be rallying around you and giving you support, maybe your kids, perhaps. But if it's a new person, a new interest, you could be very leery, could be just taking one step at a time, not sure if you want to get right into something or not because you're just stepping out of one pot and you don't want to step into the frying pan right away. But there could be, and it also could be your possible ex wanting to come back, wanting to heal things, mend things. And you might give it a try. You might give it a go, but I just don't think it's going to work out. I just don't think it has what it had. All right. So you're looking to the future. Pisces, you're looking to the future and you want growth. You want something new. I also feel, and you're trusting your instincts here. Okay, there's nothing in writing, nothing telling you firmly that this is the right way to go. You just know, you can feel it in your gut and your heart. I also feel like someone is maybe doing something behind your back. Could be your ex, could be someone else trying to take more than what they earned, or there's something sneaky going on here. Okay, but I feel like you're going to conquer this situation. You're going to be onto it because your instincts are telling you what's going on with that. Something doesn't seem right, or something like that. And you're going to pick up on this and you're going to be successful at solving this. All right. I also feel like you're going to have to relay some news, be the messenger of some news, or receive some news that is not something you want to say, not something you really want to relay. It's hard. It's a hard truth sort of thing. But I do think you find yourself single in this time with the Queen of Pentacles, or the Nine of Pentacles, rather. And I think you feel good, you feel stable, secure, you feel proud of what you've been able to accomplish at this time. You are looking for something that is equal give and take in a relationship. That's what you're looking for. But you're going to think long and hard. You're going to take some time to think about what that means to you, where you're going, how you're going to approach this, where you're going to do it. You want to be wise about this, Carmela. You want, oh, that dog. Hey, sorry about that. You want to be wise about this, and you want to be fair and you want to be treated fairly. So it's that equal give and take. Okay. Um, so here you are. You've learned a lot from this experience. You have completed a chapter. You've learned a lot about yourself in this experience. You've matured. And I think you realize you're dissatisfied or were dissatisfied with the status quo, the way things were going, and you're being called to something new. And part of you is very excited. And this requires some strength because I think you did really care about this person, truly. And there may have been something, I think, in a way, I think there's something they're refusing to see. They, you can see it and they're refusing to say it. They're like, don't, no, that's not true. They won't admit it. They won't accept the truth in some way. And so this requires a lot of strength on your part to keep going through. You don't know where your new path is heading. It's just in shadow, not that it's anything wrong with it. It's just not clear to you yet. But you're able to move on. And there's a little bit of confusion about what you're doing. You've got double hermit here. So it says that you really need to take some time to think about your new path. Don't jump hastily into a new path. Take your time. There's no rush. You have all the time in the world, and it will unfold as you take each step. It'll become brighter and clearer as you go. And especially after as you go through the new moon, there might be some confusion about, because I feel that you're leery about getting into, even though you probably want to be in relationship, you like being in relationship at this time, there's something guarded about you, something private, um, that you're not willing to share at this time, and you might need a little bit of time before you're willing to do that. But you definitely will. Okay. In the cartomancy, I can see that someone thinks of you and only you. And I think that I'm going to tell you, I think they have regrets about their actions, okay? And so there is some sort of message here. Could be a contract letter agreement that you sign that it, you know, is um it's not exactly the way you wanted things to turn out, but it is a new doorway into your new beginning, okay? I feel like this contract disagreement, I'm so sorry. These dogs. Carmela, please. Every little sound outside, because she's not used to this hotel room. I feel like there's young people around you, could be teenagers, could be your kids, family members, younger brothers and sisters that are supportive in this path you're taking, and they're very loving and affectionate and are helping you work this out. I also think you have a friend that you're meeting with. This could be this new interest that is flirting with you, speaks very highly of you, probably wants something, but I think it's going to begin as friendship first for you. Because, like I said, you're not ready to go into something else. You need time. And you're not willing to be any more than friends right now with someone. You need time. But I'm going to tell you, you have the Nine of Hearts. You got both wish cards here in the cartomancy. And so by leaving this situation, whatever situation it is, whatever relationship it is in your life, you began to start bringing your wish together, start bringing the lining things up, and you're making this wish come true for yourself. Okay. um I feel like, see, the Queen of Diamonds is a mature woman. She has experience. She's wise. She's usually older, over 50. She could have green eyes, gray, or very pale blue eyes. This could be yourself or someone around you, mother figure, a person who's a mentor to you, perhaps. But anyway, and it could be a finance person, someone to do with finance, advising you, helping your wish come true, lawyer even. And so this is a wish card. This is things are going to happen. They're going to play out in a good way for you. All of this hard, this difficult decisions you're making that you know inside are the right ones are making your wishes come true, forming that picture you had of your life and the way it was going to go. And then here we have an end to love. The ace is the love, and the 10 is the end. Okay, so that's the end of a relationship with the King of Diamonds, the mature man. So there's the partner, right? At one time, it was seen as the perfect relationship, and I think just sometimes time can do this to relationships. Okay. Um, Again, we're seeing the 10, but this is going to bring you a lot of joy. There's also an end to maybe something you're doing as your career. You could, how you're making money. You might decide to start something new, something that you feel very passionate about, that you, maybe something new that you've developed. So you could be ending a way of how you make money. This makes you very happy. Like, again, I feel like someone else is coming into the picture. They could have been hanging in the background for a while now, waiting for this to happen, had their eye on you, waiting for this end to come. And you could be, I feel like you're going to be in a lot of meetings, dates, going out, in between this time. But like I said, you are wanting to take things slow. You do not want to jump from something into something else. You just want some time on your own to just sit with where you are. All right. So I see a discussion, and I think it could be, like I said, with someone who handles your finances, your banker, your investor, maybe even a sister or a family member. This also could be yourself, but it's discussions about, and it's firm discussions where we have to take a strong, hard, like we have to be honest, and it's a hard truth. Okay. The Queen of Spades is single, separated, divorced, widowed. Okay. And your finances are going to increase through this separation, I think. All right. And then what you don't expect is, Carmela, is, at the end of this relationship, I think there's some sort of joy you feel. I think there's some sort of relief you feel, happiness. I feel that pressure is lifted off you in a way. And I feel like you take a pause. And sometimes you may feel doubt. Should I have done this? Shouldn't I have done this? But then you think about how good you feel again. And I feel like also Like I said, there's something in your career that's changing. You could move up a level, like you could go from worker to supervisor, or you could go into another whole career that sets you at a different level altogether. But I feel like that's increasing for you and you need it right now as a distraction in your life anyway. I think this is a surprise to you, this new career development. I think probably an offer comes in and it could be in healthcare. I wonder if some of you are in healthcare in some way, caring for others. And you're seen as valued, and but it might take you some time to think about if you want this because it's more responsibility too, right? And so you need to think about it a little while to really know if you want to go into that. I think you're going to, but you need to just think about it for a while. This is a surprise to you. You don't see this coming. It's probably near the end of the year. This is happening because changeover is happening in everyone's life, in all organizations and businesses and everything. Change over is happening. Okay. So it's going to affect everybody. This looks really good, even though it's speaking of an ending and a new beginning. You've made up your mind. You know what you want. Something is missing in your life, and you want that. You know it's important to you, and you want that in your life. And this is why you're changing direction, going through a doorway, transform. Well, you've been transforming for a while now, but now you're ready to take the action behind your decisions. Okay. This is all really good for you, even though it's going to require some strength. All right. I also want to tell you watch out for someone because someone is being sneaky. And it could be to do with paperwork, it could be to do with messages, or they're, you know, um, trying to, yeah, they're either trying to take more than what they earned, or they're snooping around or something like that. So that's the one negative I see, is just watch for that tricky person. But you have really good instincts at this time, and I think you'll be onto it and solve it and figure it out in no time. So and it may give you some time. You might take some time to think about what you want to do about this. So, anyway, two wish cards. So don't forget about that. You're making your picture. You're making that come true in your life, and going after what you want, what satisfies you, what makes you happy, okay? And one of the things is equal give and take. That's really what you want. So, Pisces, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, and even Happy Thanksgiving to some of you in the United States celebrating that right now. I will talk to you before New Year's, that's for sure, but really enjoy your holiday season. With love from Tinker. Take care now. Bye.